Good morning. This is a Harley Davidson CPU / soundboard that was sent to me for repair, and I've got it on my test rig here. And I have my power driver board, or IO power driver board, connected to it, and I've got it connected to a display driver, etc. The root cause of the problem were two on this board. One was alkaline corrosion had eaten through a couple of traces, which I've repaired. I've cleaned up those traces and sanded down to bare copper, rebuilt the traces as necessary, replaced components as necessary, and then treated that bare copper with a conformal coating that's just like the solder mask that was originally used at the factory. It'll prevent them from oxidizing and corroding further. Also on this particular board, pin 1 or pin 40, this corner pin was touching, it was in the socket correctly, it was actually into the pin socket adjacent to it, so we weren't getting any sound when I first got this board connected up. So let's put it through all of its tests. Switch test, and you noted that when it booted up, it said there were no balls, or it was looking for balls. That's normal since I don't have any balls connected to it. So I'm going to run it through entire column 1 using my handy dandy Pennytech tester. And now I'm going to go through row 1. And my thumb wasn't quite long enough. You can see that all those switches are working. I'm going to back out of this. And we're going to test the coils. Now the coils are going to run from here on over there, and then this one, and then this one. So let's get in focus. Now some of these you'll notice that the LED blinks for a different duration. That's because the game software knows what kind of coil is typically attached to that circuit, and it pulses it with the correct width so that it can be noticed. These are mostly flashers down here. They're pretty consistent. All right, and it goes back to the first one again. So all those are working just fine. Lamp test. Cycling all the lamps works perfectly. Flashers, we've seen these already, but it's just cycling through all the flasher circuits that are on the game. Hold your ears.
Patch collected. Your speedometer is lit.
So you can see the sounds, ROMs are all working properly and making the correct noise. So this board set is ready to go back to its owner, and I thank you so much for sending it.